All right, go ahead.
I'd like to call a meeting of the Development Review Board to order, January 3rd, 2012. Let me introduce the members of the board present this evening. Mike Harrington, Milt Surdam, Ron Alderman, Charles Kukuris, Dan Molenberg, Bill Barney, Barry Hurst, I'm Charles Kopp, Dan Monks is our zoning administrator, and Nancy Lively is our recording secretary. Okay, Dan.
Okay, our first item on the agenda is our minutes from last time, way back in October. Just need a motion to approve if they're acceptable to the board.
Charles? Move to approve?
Yep. So,
Bill seconds. All in favor?
My recollection, right?
Okay. I can't vote, I wasn't here.
you abstained because you
I
weren't here.
abstained, yeah.
We do have a witness or a sign-up sheet for everyone that speaks this evening, and it includes the following oath statement. And we ask everyone to sign that before speaking this evening. I solemnly swear or affirm under the pain and penalty of perjury that the statements I make, testimony I give, and other evidence I submit to the board at the board's public hearing held on this date shall be true and correct to the best of my knowledge and belief. Again, we ask you to sign that before speaking to the board this evening. Next is any disclosure of ex parte communications or conflicts of interest regarding the matter before the board this evening.
I don't see any.
None? Okay. We have a full board this evening, so just the full voting members will be voting this evening. And our first and only hearing this evening is Roger Gilman, 162 Chapel Road, and the applicant is seeking final subdivision plan approval for a 2-lot subdivision. The application review panel did take a look at this preliminarily. They did ask the applicant to make a presentation to the full board, and they also asked that a clearer plan be handed out to the board. I believe that was done, and Dave Mance is here to present that application.
Who's going to vote on this one?
Everybody but Milt.
Oh, everybody, okay.
Good evening.
Good evening, Dave. Thank you for the new drawings.
You're welcome.
I can read it.
Yeah. I'm Dave Mance, the surveyor on this. Roger Gilman, the owner, is here. Roger owns 34 acres, give or take. It's on the west side of Chapel Road. The north arrow is oriented from left to right on this map. So it's bordered on the east by Chapel Road. It goes down, it borders the junior high property on the west, and that's kind of the important part of this whole thing, because the goal here is to create a 20-acre parcel that's going to be transferred and managed by the same group that did the nature trails and the environmental ed program at the junior high. So they're purchasing, it's a nonprofit that is proposing to purchase the 20 acres. And this will become just rolled into the trails that they have there and become part of their curriculum for in this case, because of the Furnace Brook running down through it, they're going to be able to do much more with streams and stream life and how streams work and stuff like that. So that's really the reason that we're here, is to create this piece that will be transferred to it's actually the Fund for Wildlife that will own it. They will in turn have a management agreement with the same group that's doing the work at the junior high. So we're not proposing any building on lot 1. We have deferral language for both lots. We've not tested for septic, so at this point we're simply asking for the division of the land into 2 parcels, no proposed change to the current vacant use. And I'm happy to answer any questions.
Any questions, Ron?
Yeah, I'm not the bird that's bobbing a chandelier when it comes to site plans, but where the heck's the road to get into lot 1?
There's a 50-foot fee strip that they own.
Down there.
And so that's why we drew that line from that.
It goes across the power line, the high tension line, goes across there.
Yeah.
You have a right of way across there? How do you get to it?
Well, no, they have a right of way over us.
Across yours. All right, so you can do it right. So you can. Right. Okay. Yep. Told you. Okay. I knew it was there somewhere. Thank
Anyone
you.
else?
Can you just identify the other boundaries on the map? Are those just other, these are just other plots owned by other individuals?
Yeah, these are out.
It's hard to read on them.
These are out parcels.
Okay.
along Chapel Road. So our piece starts here, runs down across the stream, along, this is all junior high, runs along junior high, back down to Chapel Road. Lot 2 has a considerable amount of frontage on Chapel Road, then comes back to here. And the line that we're drawing is this. And the reason it's drawn that way is to maximize the amount of stream that goes with Lot 1 and to make 20 acres, because that was the deal. So those were my 2 criteria.
Any other questions? Yes, Barry?
If no one has any objection, I would move that we do this open session, and I would move to,
I did have one more.
Okay, go ahead, Mike.
If no concerns from other property owners in terms of the subdivision?
They've all been notified. We have one neighbor here.
My name is Michelle Wilson. I own the land directly.
Could you come up to the microphone, please, and have to sign in?
Please. I feel like I'm in church.
Sign that first.
Okay. Yeah.
Ma'am, you can sit down if you feel more comfortable, or stand, it's up to you.
That's fine. I own the land directly across from this property, and I really have no idea what's going on. I just am here just to find out if this land can ever be used to have houses built on it, or a trailer park put in, or any of those concerns I have. So that's basically just my question.
I can answer the trailer park. It's not zoned for trailer parks, so that, unless the zoning changed, that would not be allowed. And as far as the houses are concerned, one of the larger parcels, and Dave can elaborate on this, a 20-acre parcel is going to be conserved indefinitely, and the other parcel, they don't know if they can get a house on it because they haven't perk tested it yet, so they don't know if even a septic system could be put in there. But under the zoning, the maximum amount of houses you could put on it is one house every 2 acres, and that's not changing because of this particular subdivision.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions, Mike? Oh, go ahead, Barry.
I'll move that we accept the site plan as depicted.
Okay. Dan seconds. Any discussion? All in favor? You're all set, Dave.
Thank you, Dave. Unless there's any other business.
Yeah, I have a question. On the traffic light there on the corner of North Branch and East Road, I think it was a condition of the permit when the school went up, there would be 2 traffic lights, each pointing each direction. The one facing east has been out for several weeks or months now. Know what I'm talking about? The traffic light on the corner of
Yes.
East Road and North Branch.
Know where it is,
I think
yes.
the condition of the permit was they had 2 of them. We done it in case one went out, because there's a lot of traffic, and school kids and commuters and that, and school buses. One that faces east has not been there for a long time now.
There's a traffic light that is not,
It's gone.
it's gone.
The plane gone.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
I'll have to check on that. That is a requirement.
I thought it was a requirement of the condition.
It's actually not a requirement, just a requirement of this board. I don't remember if it was a specific requirement of this board, but the manual on uniform traffic code, traffic control devices does require that, so.
I think we made the condition for the 2 of them facing east.
We did, we put something in there, I remember that.
I'm pretty sure we did.
So there was one, and now there is not one. There were 2, and now there's only one.
Facing each direction, and now the one facing east is only one.
Okay, I'll look into that. Thank you,
Plane
Rob.
gone.
They have just the overhead one? Only the overhead one is
Yeah.
there?
We have a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Mike moves, Barry seconds. All in favor?
I vote.
Thank you, Dan.
You want to see your